tasks by using AutoCAD software. So here, once you go to the AutoCAD screen, you switch off the grid mode and switch on the ortho mode. And here you type first set the limits. So lower left corner is 0, 0, upper right corner is 297, 210, and say go to limits. So upper right corner 297, 210, and say zoom, enter, or enter. So go to line. So first we're going to draw a horizontal line, and then you draw the vertical line. So go to offset, take the distance as 297, select this line and offset to the horizontal, left side. Again you go to the offset, take the distance as 210 and take this horizontal line and offset to the top side. Go to zoom extents, then zoom 0.6x. So then go to fillet between this vertical line and this horizontal line, fillet between this vertical and this horizontal, between this vertical, horizontal, and this vertical. And go to detext, switch off the text, then go to height as 4, rotation angle as 0. So type the 46th problem. A line capital AB 65 mm long, comma, has its end A 20 mm above HP and 25 mm in front of VP. The end capital B is 40 mm above HP and 60 mm in front of VP. Draw the projections of the line, draw the projections of capital AB and show its inclination with HP and VP. Enter. So now we go for, now we need to solve the problem by using AutoCAD software. So to do that, first we're going to adjust the line thicknesses. Go to here the layer. So go to layer, click on new. So type first XY, enter. So go to new layer and type views, then enter. Again you go to new, type locus and enter, then go to new, then go to true length. So here we're going to adjust the line weight of individual layers. So in the 0th layer, go to line weight column, click on default and make it 0.05 and say OK. And similarly in XY, go to default, click on that, so make it 0.13 and say OK. Then go to views, click on default, make it 0.4 and say OK. Then go to locus, click on default, make it 0.05 and say OK. So click on true length, default, make it 0.25 and say OK. So in line type for locus, you make it dash dot, click on that continuous line, and now we're going to load this. So take the cursor on line type here and type D. So the cursor jumps to dash dot, you just click on OK. And again, now still it is in continuous, you take this, select this dash dot and say OK. So now it has been changed. So then close it. So now we'll go for a line command, draw a horizontal line first of any convenient length. So then go to offset, take the distance as 20, select this horizontal line and offset to the top side. Then again offset, take the distance as 25, you select this horizontal line and take it to the down. So go to line, select some point and drag the vertical line, go to fillet between these two. Once you do that, then go to offset, take the distance as 40, select this horizontal line and take it to the top side, and again offset, take this 60 mm, select this horizontal line and take it to the down. So now we see CNC says that the circle is of 65, go to circle, take the intersection of this and take the radius as 65 So type 65. Then go to break this R circle till here and on this side. So go to erase. So go to line, take intersection point of this to intersection point of this. So we have one side, we got the true length. Then go to circle, go to intersection point, take the radius as 65. So your previous value was 65. So go to break, select this circle and breaks this in anti-clockwise direction. So go to erase. So go to line, type int of this to intersection point of this. So now once you get this, so go to zoom window. Then now we're going to start the answers. So go to line, take intersection point and drag this to the top view. Then go to fillet between this line and this line. And go to circle, take intersection point of this to intersection point of this line. Similarly, so go to line, take intersection point of this to intersection point of this. So now you go to trim, select between this line and this line, trim it this side. So you got to get this. Similarly, go to line, take int of this and drag it to the front view, and then go to fillet between these two. And then go to circle, take intersection point of this, radius will be intersection point of this. And then go to line, take intersection point of this to intersection point of this. Then go to trim between this line and this line, trim this portion. So go to line, take intersection of this and intersection of this. So these two will going to be on the same line. So then you remove the extra lines. You just go to break, remove it. So break this and remove it. Similarly, break it on this side, and also this is the XY line, you break it on this. So similarly, break it on this side and also break it on this side. So then go to erase and erase this. Now we will go for changing the thicknesses. Go to CH, select this line and go to layer, make this as the XY layer and say escape. So now you enable this line weight. So select between these two, these are the front view and top view. So make that as views and say escape. Similarly, you select between these two, you select this and make this layer as true length layer. Then escape. Similarly, you select this and you select this. So go to layer, make this as locus line and the line type scale factor you adjust to 10. So you'll be able to see that. All others will going to be having the thickness of 0.05, which will be the default of layer 0. So now we will adjust the DDIM. So type DDIM and adjust the dimensioning variables. So primary units, make it precision as 0. Go to text, make it 4, align with the dimension line. Center becomes above, so this dimension becomes 3. Similarly, symbols and arrows, arrow size you make it 4. Then go to lines, offset from the origin, you make it 3 and say OK and say close. So now we'll go for dim. Now we'll go for dim vertical, take intersection point of this to intersection point of this. We're going to get 20. Dim vertical, take intersection point of this to intersection point of this. You're going to get 25. Similarly, dim intersection point of this and int of this. So you're going to get 40. Similarly, dim, you take intersection point of this to intersection point of this. So you're going to get 60. So this is how dim aligned. You select this line and you take this as 65. So this is how. So here you mark this as X and this as the vertical plane and this as the horizontal plane and this as Y. So here this as capital A and this as capital B and this as locus of B and this as capital A, and this as capital B, and this as locus of B. And now you remove the caps lock and you mark this as A dash, you mark this as A, you mark this as B, this as B dash, so this as B1 dash, and this will be B1, and this will be B2, this will be B2 dash. So then go to zoom previous. So now you just go to move this entire sketch or drawing, put the ortho mode off, you place it wherever you want. Then go to line, draw one extra line and say extend this line till here. Then go to erase, remove this, so go to X, move this X here, so this vertical plane you keep it somewhere here, and this horizontal plane, so go to A dash and place it here. Similarly A, you keep it, this A will be here, this A, go to move, and this will be here. Similarly B dash, so this will be B1 dash, so this will be capital B, so this will be locus of B, so this will be Y, so this will be B2 dash, so this will be B1, and this will be B, so make it B2 here, so this B, and this will be capital B, and this will going to be the locus of B. Now we need to go to dim angular, select, so now first we go to DDIM and go to modify, select the precision primary unit as 0, here you make this as 0.00, say OK and say close. So dim angular, so theta we are going to measure what is the value, which should be 17.92. You go to text, so don't give this, type this text, give the space bar and enter, you place it. Similarly dim, so you just go to previous dim angular, select between these two, so this is 21.42, so this angle is 21.42, so this is your 21.42. you take just go to text, so don't give the space, give the space, enter, and you text the location. So again you go to dim angular, select between this line and this line, so this will be 32.58, so you take between, go to text, so don't type the text, you just press enter, space bar, and then enter key. Similarly dim angular, select between these two, and this is 34.47, you just click on this, go to text, give space and enter and place it. Now we'll go for M text, select this point, and here you type Q, go to Arial, so go to symbol, so come down to symbol, type A, which is Q, which is theta, so then go to copy, select this, copy it till here, you copy again, you copy this here and also here, go to DD edit, so you select this and you type alpha, so then you select this, you type beta, and you select this, you type phi f. So now we need to write the answers. So to write the answers, so here first we will go for dim angular, we are going to take between theta, what is that angle, which is 17.92 degrees. So go to D text, so type answers, so go to line, so put on the ortho on, to drag this and place it. So go to line, take endpoint, END of this and drag it. So go to offset, take the distance as 7. So here type the text. So type 17.92 percentage D, you're going to get degrees. So copy. So you select this theta and place it here. So then go to move and place it. Now you go to offset, take the distance as 7. Then go to dim angle, select between these two. So you're going to get 21.42. Go to copy, select this. So 21.42, you type 21.42. Then similarly, dim angular between these two. So it will be 32.58. So you take between, copy 32.58. So you type 32.58. Then go to dim angular. You select between this line and this line, 34.47. Copy between this. So here, ready edit. So you take 34.47 percentage D. So dim angular between this line, 34.47. Now we'll go to copy, select this. So put up the ortho mode, copy this alpha here. Similarly, this phi here and this beta here. So now again go to copy, select this, copy this till here and again this till here. So go to trim this line till here. So trim this line till here. So now this is how you will be able to write the, and finally now we need to write the directions of projections. So to do that, so go to leader, LEA, go to nearest. So you take the nearest point and drag it and go to annotation option none. So go to leader, take nearest, select this line and go to annotation options none. So go to leader, nearest. So put up the ortho mode, you select this and you place it here. Annotation option none. Similarly, go to leader, go to nearest, select this and place it here. Annotation options none. So go to explode, X, select this and select this and you select this and you select this. So go to erase this line, erase this line and go to erase and erase this line. So this is how we will be able to write the solution. So go to save, click on appropriate drive, go to AutoCAD, go to line drawing. So type P46 and save it and say finally